Well, I think you could become a little blasé with it because we've played together so long.
In 2014, the music scene was shaken when AC/DC revealed that Malcolm Young needed to leave the band because of his health. It was the beginning of a harsh 3-year fight with dementia, a fight he ultimately lost. Those years were filled with difficulty, not just because Malcolm passed away, but watching him slowly lose himself was heartbreaking. How did Angus Young cope with watching his brother, Malcolm, fade away? Join us to uncover the emotional and personal toll it took on him.
I think the worst part's the decline. Yeah? That's the hard part. Because of how you knew him, and then to see that that was gone, you know.
The impact of Malcolm Young's health crisis. It was heartbreaking to see this change. Remembering someone as full of life and then witnessing their transformation is difficult. However, there were still moments of brightness. Even when he was very sick, Malcolm's face would light up with a big smile when he saw familiar faces. These brief moments brought a special kind of comfort. Playing guitar for Malcolm had a noticeable effect. It seemed to reach him through his condition. Malcolm would try to tap his foot to the music, showing that some part of him still recognized it and the bond it represented. Knowing he could still respond to the music brought a bittersweet comfort. These interactions showed that the deep connection was still there, despite his illness. For those close to him, like Brian Johnson, Malcolm was more than just a bandmate. He was like a brother. Watching someone you love fade away is incredibly tough, and Malcolm's death was deeply felt. The end came too quickly, leaving a sense of loss and the harsh reminder of how fast life can change. But this wasn't the worst part. The journey through Malcolm's illness showed the strength of relationships and how much one person can impact the lives of others. The experience was marked by both pain and moments of joy, and it remains a powerful chapter for those who knew him best. The secret language of a legendary pair, Malcolm and Angus Young built a unique bond from years of playing music together. On stage, their performances seemed almost like a silent conversation. Through glances and subtle signals, they understood each other's strengths so well that they effortlessly made each performance better. Their connection went beyond typical band dynamics. It was more like a partnership developed over countless hours of practice and performances. This deep understanding allowed them to predict each other's musical moves, making their shows seem almost telepathic to outsiders. They often didn't need words to communicate. A simple look was enough to send a message or make a change. This kind of teamwork was rare and precious, especially in the high-pressure world of rock music. For Angus, getting approval from his brother Malcolm meant more than any praise from industry experts. When top producers like Mutt Lange complimented his guitar playing, Angus appreciated it, but it was Malcolm's nod of approval that truly counted. If Malcolm said something was good, Angus knew it had real value because Malcolm understood his playing better than anyone else. He knew when Angus was really in the groove and when he wasn't quite there. Their long collaboration also led to moments of reflection. Listening to live recordings, they could hear the layers and complexity of their music that they might have missed during performances. On stage, the loudness and energy could hide the details of Angus's guitar solos, but playbacks revealed the skill and intensity he brought to each note. This often left Malcolm amazed at Angus's ability to deliver powerful performances in the chaos of live rock concerts. The recognition of Angus's talent was still growing among the wider public. Those close to the band understood his exceptional skills, but the full extent of his mastery wasn't yet widely known. Malcolm believed that, in time, everyone would recognize Angus as one of the greatest rock guitarists, appreciating his contributions not just to AC/DC, but to the world of music overall. Their brotherly relationship extended beyond music. It was built on mutual respect and deep trust that was key to their success. As they continued to play and evolve, the subtle interplay of their talents remained a testament to their strong bond and musical skill. This ongoing journey highlighted not only their individual talents, but also the unique magic that happened when two musicians were perfectly in sync, especially when those musicians were brothers. Angus and Malcolm's bond showed in how they supported each other off stage as well. They shared a history and understanding that only brothers could. This deep connection helped them navigate the ups and downs of their musical journey, keeping them grounded and focused on what truly mattered. Their fans saw this connection in their performances. It wasn't just about the music, but the relationship that added depth to their shows. Knowing the brothers shared such a strong bond made each concert feel more special, as if the audience was witnessing something truly personal. As they moved forward, Angus and Malcolm's story continued to inspire. It was a reminder of the power of family and the incredible things that could happen when two people worked together in harmony. Their journey wasn't just about their past, but about the future and the music they would keep creating together. The bond they shared was a powerful force, driving them to new heights and ensuring their legacy in the world of rock music. So, while the world celebrated their hits and shows, it was the brotherly connection between Malcolm and Angus that truly defined their success. This unbreakable bond, forged in music and respect, was what made AC/DC's story so compelling and enduring. The making of a guitar hero Angus Young, born on March 31st, 1955, in Glasgow, Scotland, started from humble beginnings and rose to rock stardom with relentless determination and talent. As the youngest of 8 siblings in a musical family, Angus's path to music seemed destined. The family moved to Sydney, Australia, in 1963 when Angus was 8, marking a significant change in his life and setting the stage for his musical journey. From a young age, Angus showed a keen interest in music. His first stringed instrument was not a guitar, but a banjo, restrung by his brother to replace a broken toy ukulele. By 6, Angus was already exploring the guitar, learning from his brother Alex. Another brother, George, gave Angus his first guitar, a second-hand acoustic. Angus practiced tirelessly on this guitar, laying the groundwork for his future as a guitar virtuoso. Angus attended Ashfield Boys High School, but left at 15 to follow his passion for music full-time. Before forming AC/DC, he played in a local band called Kentucky, later renamed Tantrum. His musical career took a big turn in 1973 when he and his brother Malcolm formed AC/DC. The band's name, suggested by their sister Margaret from the letters on her sewing machine, symbolized their dynamic and powerful music style. Angus's famous schoolboy stage outfit, also suggested by Margaret to help him stand out due to his short stature, became his signature look. This outfit, along with his energetic performance style, including his famous duck walk, became synonymous with his stage persona. Throughout his career, Angus Young remained a key figure in rock music, known for his gritty guitar riffs and high-energy performances. AC/DC's success was highlighted by their legendary albums like Back in Black, one of the highest-selling albums ever. As Angus transitioned from a passionate youth to a professional musician, forming AC/DC marked the beginning of a new era in rock music. From smoky pubs in Sydney to the world's biggest stages, Angus Young's career with AC/DC was a saga of headbanging anthems and epic guitar solos. AC/DC's debut album, High Voltage, released in Australia in 1975, was just the start. Their 1979 album, Highway to Hell, catapulted them to global fame.
Will you ask me about the clothes I wear?
And the follow-up, Back in Black, released as a tribute to their late singer Bon Scott, cemented their legacy, selling over 50 million copies worldwide. But this wasn't the only highlight. Angus was known for his intense performance style, famously characterized by his schoolboy outfit and duck walk, a nod to Chuck Berry. AC/DC's influence extended beyond album sales and concerts. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2003, a testament to their lasting impact on music. Angus himself received many awards, including the Legend Award from Kerrang! Magazine in 2006, and being named the best Australian guitarist of all time by Australian Guitar Magazine in 2012. But this wasn't all. The cultural impact of AC/DC, led by Angus's guitar riffs, is immense. Their music is not just heard but felt, acting as a catalyst for rebellion and celebration in rock music. Nearly 5 decades into their career, AC/DC's music, with Young's guitar at the forefront, continues to electrify audiences, proving that true rock never dies. However, Angus Young's iconic career not only reshaped rock, but also secured him a substantial fortune. As the co-founder of AC/DC, Angus amassed a net worth estimated at around $160 million, built through decades of top-selling albums and electrifying live performances.
Thing, you know, you can get right up there.
AC/DC's explosive success rooted in record sales that soared into the hundreds of millions, with their iconic album Back in Black alone contributing significantly. This album continues to generate substantial royalties due to its enduring popularity and frequent licensing for media. But this wasn't the end. Beyond album sales, Angus and AC/DC thrived financially from relentless touring. Their tours, known for drawing massive crowds, have been among the most lucrative in the music industry, with the Black Ice Tour grossing over $441 million. Angus also diversified his income through endorsements, leveraging his iconic status in the rock world. Moreover, the band's merchandise remains popular, adding another layer to their revenue stream. The other side of the rock. The iconic Gibson SG guitar, which he got second-hand in 1970, became his signature instrument throughout his career. Despite his rock star status, Angus has a deep love for jazz music and counts Louis Armstrong among his influences, reflecting his broad musical tastes. Angus leads a relatively private life off-stage. He enjoys simple pleasures at his homes in Australia, the UK, and the Netherlands, where his wife is from. His hobbies and personal life are low-key, much like Angus himself. Despite his global fame, it's his close relationships and family ties that keep him grounded. Angus has been married to Ellen since 1980. They met through a mutual friend in the Netherlands, and their relationship quickly blossomed into marriage within a year. Ellen, who is originally from the Netherlands, keeps a low profile and rarely appears in the media. In terms of friendships, Angus is known for his strong ties within the music industry, including a close friendship with Keith Emerson, who provided personal support during tough times. In 2024, he is back on tour, electrifying stages across Europe with the Power Up Tour, marking a major return to live performances since their last tour in 2016. This tour includes stops at iconic venues like London's Wembley Stadium and Dublin's Croke Park, promising a summer of unforgettable rock and roll for fans. AC/DC has seen some lineup changes, with new members joining Angus, who remains a constant presence. This refreshed lineup continues to deliver the powerful sound AC/DC is famous for. Angus lives a life deeply connected to music and has no plans to retire, staying dedicated to continuing AC/DC's legacy. But this wasn't the end of the story. This vibrant period in Angus Young's career not only highlights a return to form, but also his dedication to moving forward, ensuring that AC/DC remains a powerhouse in rock music. His journey from a musically gifted boy in Glasgow to a legendary guitarist showcases a life filled with incredible achievements, deep personal connections, and a lasting impact on the music industry. Through it all, Angus's commitment to his music and his family has never wavered. His passion for playing guitar and his energetic performances have inspired countless fans and musicians around the world. Nearly 5 decades into his career, Angus Young continues to prove that true rock and roll never dies. Back in Black Reborn, AC/DC's new album, Power Up, is creating a buzz among fans and critics. This album brings back the surviving members from the legendary Back in Black lineup. It also comes after the sad loss of co-founder and rhythm guitarist Malcolm Young, who passed away in 2017. Angus Young, the band's lead guitarist, has said that Power Up is a heartfelt tribute to Malcolm. He explained that the album is dedicated to his brother, much like Back in Black was a tribute to their former lead vocalist, Bon Scott, who died in 1980. After Bon's death, Brian Johnson joined the band as the new frontman, adding a new chapter to their story. Brian Johnson's journey with the band wasn't easy. In 2016, he had to step down because of serious hearing loss. But now he's back, thanks to new hearing technology. He shared his experience with a special device that started out as big as a car battery, but was eventually made smaller. It took over 2 years to perfect, involving many testing sessions with wires, screens, and sounds. This device uses the skull's bone structure to send sound, greatly improving his hearing and allowing him to perform again. Johnson's return to the band, along with bassist Cliff Williams and drummer Phil Rudd, marks a fresh start for AC/DC. This reunion not only brings back the band's classic energy, but also shows their strength and ability to overcome personal and group challenges. The lead single from the album, Shot in the Dark, is set to release very soon. Fans are eager to hear AC/DC's new work. This single blends the band's iconic sound with modern production, keeping the raw edge and electrifying energy that AC/DC is known for. Power Up is more than just another album for the band. It's a powerful tribute to Malcolm Young, celebrating his lasting impact on AC/DC's music and spirit. It's a strong testament to the band's resilience and ongoing importance in rock music. Power Up is not just about looking back, but also about moving forward. The album combines the best of what AC/DC has always been with new advancements, creating a unique and powerful listening experience. This latest work promises to add to the band's legacy, showing that AC/DC still has a lot of rock left in them. Fans are excited to see what this new chapter holds and how the band continues to evolve while staying true to their roots. The story of Power Up and the return of Brian Johnson is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of technology in keeping the music alive. As AC/DC steps back into the spotlight, they do so with a renewed sense of purpose and a deep respect for their past, ensuring that Malcolm Young's memory will always be a part of their music.